Hi everyone, this is Jordan. I'm over here at Patchwork Acres, and I'm just going to be checking on our bees. It is the dead of summer, hot as all get out, and what's happening right now is called a dearth, and that just means that there's very little nectar sources out there right now for the bees to forage from. And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to get in the hive and see if they have enough nectar, pollen, and honey stores to get them through this. If they don't, I'm going to supplement it with sugar water. So let's go get in the hives, see what's going on. Got the smoker going. Come over here and open up these hives. All right, so for those of you who don't know the names of our hives, this right here is Waxminster. Queen Elizabeth is in charge of this hive. And over here, we got Buzzingham. The queen of this hive is Queen Victoria, the second, because her mom flew away and ran away from me. I'm still kind of bitter about that. But her daughter's super nice. She's cool. So anyway, that's our hives. Okay, seeing tons of honey stores, some really good nectar storage on this frame. Looking good. Incredible amount of nectar stores and honey. This is actually the hive that I pulled honey from a few weeks ago, and they're already starting to refill the comb. Doing really, really good. Okay, so what I'm about to do now is get into the bottom, what's called the brood box, which is where the queen lives. And I'm going to see, this Queen Elizabeth is, she likes to hide from me, and I actually have not seen her in several weeks, but that's okay. I know that she's been working, I know that she's been laying eggs, and that's all that really matters. But maybe we'll get a glimpse of her this time. So as you can see, this hive is doing incredible. This is what a good brood pattern looks like. Underneath all those little wax cappings is a bunch of eggs and baby bees waiting to be born. This queen is doing amazing. Pollen stores, I don't know if y'all can see, but inside there's like a bright yellow gunky looking stuff, and that is the pollen. This hive is doing really good. So I shook most of the bees off just so you can get a good look at what a brood pattern looks like. So what the queen does is she starts laying in the center and she works her way out in a circular pattern. And over time, they all start hatching from the inside out. And that's why you have this big bit of nothingness right here in the middle and all of these capped brood on the sides. They're just gradually emerging. Okay, so I put Waxminster back together and got the queen excluder back in place. As you can see, they're pretty agitated that I've came and messed up their progress. But and for those of you who don't know what a queen excluder is, this keeps the queen confined because she's too big to come through these little slats, and that keeps her laying in this box. But the workers can come through, so they can store their honey in this box that I'm about to put back on. But the queen can't get up here and lay eggs where I want my honey to be stored. So that's how this works. And true to form, I was not able to find Elizabeth. She remains to be elusive. But this next hive I'm going to get into, Buzzingham, I can almost guarantee you that we will see Victoria, because she is the friendliest queen and she will just almost come up to you and say hello. Anyway, so I'm about to close this up and get into this hive. There she is, Her Majesty the Queen. Alright, so if you haven't noticed already, queens do not like to be looked at. They are pretty shy. And even today, my normally social queen was pretty shy, probably because it's just so hot. I don't blame her. I don't want to be out here either. Alright, and sometimes you just have to do this because they get a little agitated. And bees communicate through smell. And so when you use the smoker, it disrupts those pheromones that they send to each other. And so it makes them not be able to communicate and be like, hey, let's go sting that guy. Alright, just closed up the hives, and boy, is it hot. Anyway, I went to check on to see if they had some food stores, which they do. They have tons of nectar, honey, and pollen, and bee bread, and all kinds of other good stuff, so they should be good for a little while. So I'm going to hold back on the sugar syrup for a little while, because they don't really need it right now. They're doing really, really good for this time of year. So anyway, until next time.